Hey guys, I know it's been a while and I needed and owed you reviews of a lot of shows that I've seen, at least in December. First up, let's go with the Houston Symphony and what I've seen. All right, the Houston Symphony's big hallelujah, or at least that was the most prominent thing for me, and I just wanted to get the hell out of there because I am not really into classical music, was Handel's Messiah. The instrumentalists were really great. The choir did an amazing job, like trying to get all of those notes with that mask, with those masks on. I know it wasn't easy, and I thank them for it. I made sure that I wore a mask the whole entire time so I would protect everyone around me and potentially any of the musicians and the singers. They did a masterful job. So props to the Houston Symphony. Now, will I see it again? No. Should you see it if you like classical music and if you are very religious? Yes. Also, if you are really into singing and that type of art performance, definitely, because then you can see the techniques. The four soloists were really, really good. One of them, North, like, this guy had, like, the most facial expressions that amused me in the wrong way of how I should have been amused. I should have been amused based on his passion for the song. Unfortunately, though, I was amused in thinking of silly things and relating his face to it. So I apologize to that singer. You were phenomenal, but your facial expressions made me crack up. Couldn't help it. Now, the second concert I saw for Houston Symphony was their Holiday Pops concert. 100% will want to see this again. I loved what they did anecdotally to the show where they had the guy come in with his like Christmas hat on and he goes up to the conductor and like clicks his heels together, and as he like after he puts a very lovely picnic style table, carpet, not carpet, but tablecloth over this table, and you're like not sure why he's doing it, and then you see coming down from the sky is a tree with a red ball ornament resembling the tree from the famous American cartoon Charlie Brown Christmas. Or it's Christmas Charlie Brown, I should say. Which made my heart melt because I love those comics. I grew up watching almost all of the specials. It's quite a few I haven't seen, to be honest. Anyway, oh, and then all the songs that they sang, and then of course they had a small kid come in, and they had a very, very well done vocalist who actually performed in Phantom of the Opera, I believe on tour, and he was great. And of course, he was able to sing some Spanish music that were holiday, and it was fabulous. I had a great time. And I highly recommend that for anyone that's not into the religious side of Christmas per se, like the classical Christmas. And if you're more into the popular, commercialized type Christmas, go see that show. It is phenomenal. Highly recommend it. 100%. Now, I believe I owe you another show, and I believe that's Potted Potter. And I highly recommend that for any Harry Potter fan of any kind. 100% go see that show if you ever get the chance. I know they have a residency in Vegas. Just go. It's a 2-act comedy show where these two guys basically retell all 7 books in 70 minutes. There we go. And there's no special effects in that show. Thank you. It is great. There is Quidditch. There are dragons. There is a fight with wands. It is fabulous. Oh my god. Please dress up for this too. Everyone dresses up for this. Like, I've seen adults in cloaks. I've seen kids in the wardrobe that they wear in Harry Potter movies. Just do it. Go full out. I wear Any t-shirt that I own, I'll wear, that's Harry Potter theme. I'll wear that, as well as the jewelry, the necklace, the bracelet, anything that I have Harry Potter, I'll bring with you. And they do have a special drink at the concession stand that you can drink in the theater, but I highly recommend that you drink that drink before you go into the theater so that you can keep your mask on the whole entire time and enjoy the show. They did change it, which I was okay with to an extent, but not really, because I enjoyed pre-COVID how they did one part of the show, and I was me and my girlfriend were very disappointed that we were not able to participate in that part of the show. So I made sure that we got tickets so we could, and they changed it so that we really weren't, and everyone was basically the same. Either way, go see Potted Potter for all those Harry Potter fans, and if you're just getting into it, you'll enjoy it. I promise you, it is great. A lot of callbacks to pop culture Harry Potter. Just a tip. The actor Darren Criss, he was in the TV show Glee. He was also won an Emmy for his performance in the assassination of Gianni Versace. He wrote a Harry Potter musical and starred in it as Harry Potter. So that's why his name is mentioned, if you don't know that. All right? Because there's a really great joke in there that some people were laughing at and some people weren't. Me and my friend definitely were. It is a great show. Hobby Center always hosts Potted Potter. It is great. So, and then of course I went to New York. Went to New York City. And I saw Wicked. And we defied gravity. Sorry if I did that to your ears. I apologize sincerely. The actresses can sing that so much better. They truly can. Or my friend who is obsessed with Wicked, and basically her dream role is to be Glinda the Good Witch. 100%, she sings any of those songs much better than I do. When Wicked comes to Houston in 2023, again, Wicked is coming to Houston in 2023, I'll have her on, we'll do a recap, and we'll talk about it on the YouTube channel. It'll be a little bit longer than what I'm doing right now, but Wicked was phenomenal. We sat in the orchestra level. We didn't sit up high, no obstructive view, and it was great. All the patrons around us were fabulous, besides this one little girl that kept pestering this one kid right in front of her. I guess it was like a family thing, family trip, but I, like, corner of my eye kept distracting me. But luckily, the person I was with, and it was their first time seeing the show ever, did not get distracted by that, which was fabulous. They enjoyed the whole entire thing. We're impressed with everything. Wicked is a great show. I'm so glad it's still on Broadway. I'm still surprised that it's still on Broadway. Man. But definitely go see it. But if you haven't seen the Wizard of Oz, you may need to just read a recap of it. The movie one. Not like, I mean, you can read the book and get a recap that way. But Wicked and the Wizard of Oz book don't really match that well. It's the movie that matches more to the Wicked. Or if you want to read the book Wicked, totally, sure. But it is rated PG-13/R, that book. It is not meant for young kids at all. No. Because my dad took me to see Wicked, and he basically told me, because he read the book, and he's like, they toned down a lot in the musical. A lot. So, Wicked is great. Potted Potter was great. Holiday Pops with the Houston Symphony was great. Handels Messiah with Houston Symphony was great for other people. Keyword, other people. Not this person. Other people. Either way, sorry I didn't get all these reviews in. I know it's been a long video. But I hope to see you guys at the next show.